interview with Beth Roberts for forthcoming Soul Publications book, Airbrush Not Included. Have you ever felt in your career, felt the need to dramatically change your appearance, i.e. lose weight, in order to get a role?
There's always been a pressure to not be overweight, but I've never had to lose huge amounts of weight. There is that thing that the camera puts 8 pounds on you or whatever.
Without doubt.
But then to look your best, you should always be underweight, which I refuse to be.
Brilliant.
I like my food too much.
Brilliant.
Well, plus I don't think it's very healthy.
Sure.
But there's always that pressure there, but we put that pressure on ourselves, don't we? To look a certain way.
Well, you're doing well. You're doing very well as regards your physical appearance. For your years on planet Earth, you're doing very well. You look great. So, say 20 years time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, acting is something you're going to do forever. So, in 20 years' time, would you think in 20 years' time you would ever undergo any surgical procedure to keep certain things in place?
Surgery would frighten me, I think. There are other things that can be done, I suppose. There are new things happening all the time. I'd never say never. But I don't think it would be anything to do with my career. I think that would always be something to do with how I felt about myself. And, certain people have things done very subtly and they look really, really good with it. I don't know what I'm going to look like in 20 years. So maybe huge bags or turkey neck or something. Maybe I'd say, I think maybe it's time I thought about doing something.
Yeah.
But we were just saying earlier, there's that kind of wind tunnel look has been replaced by that plumped up cushion look now in Hollywood, and it's
too obvious.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
It's not a good look, is it? It actually,
so I think, to be honest with you, people just don't do anything. Actually,
Sure. Okay.
But I'd never say never, because you never know.
So when you set out to eat a meal, are you conscious of the calories, or you just go for it?
I'm conscious of, when I do have my scrambled eggs with loads of butter in it, I do know I'm having loads of butter, but I don't have it every day. So
yeah. And plus, you work out.
Yeah.
During the week, which is good.
My husband makes pancakes every Saturday morning.
Oh, great. With bacon?
Sometimes, but usually just pancakes and maple syrup.
Nice. Nice.
Jug of coffee.
Great. What advice would you give to young women today who want to get into the world of entertainment?
I don't think I've got any advice to somebody who just wants to be famous, because I think that's dangerous.
Sure. You've got to have some kind of vocation, haven't you?
There was this thing in one of the newspapers recently, looking at the top 10 aspirations that people have in society now, sort of young people, and how it's changed over the last 10, 20 years. Whereas before, I think it was just sort of normal jobs. No, I'm telling people to have just normal jobs. But now that people's aspirations are to be a highly paid football player or pop star or
reality TV star. Yeah,
exactly. And you ask sort of really kind of young kids what they want to be when they grow older, and they say they want to be famous.
It's not a job, is it?
It's not a job, no. Some people turn it into one.
You have to have a skill.
But as far as somebody who's starting out wanting to act, I would say go to drama college.
Right. Well, that was a lovely interview. We're nearing... How far are we off from starting this?
Maybe you should put the eyelashes on and style it.
So, eyelashes on and a little bit of...
I think those are all the questions there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I can't think of...
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you. Right, we'll crack on with the photo shoot in a few moments. Thank you very much.
Your choice now. We have singular, which
Sorry?
is what I'm wearing. There's singular, Probably the really, really eccentric ones.
You go for whichever one you prefer.